Stop me if this sounds familiar. You're earning good money. You're maxing out your 401k contribution, but when you look at that balance, you feel underwhelming. You're losing thousands to fees and inefficient tax planning. But what if I told you your employer's 401k plan is betraying you? They are secretly routing your money to funds that cut their own checks, not yours. This is how they steal your $100,000 retirement goal. You need a weapon. We built an AI manager that operates outside of the system to fight back and take that money tax-free. The next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you the 4-step framework for turning your average retirement account into a wealth-generating machine. This is how the rich automate their retirement planning. Phase 1. Maximizing contribution. Phase 1 is all about maximizing your contributions, not just the number. It's about knowing the tax code inside and out. The first and most crucial step is understanding the IRS contribution limits for your W-2 job's 401k plan. The biggest mistake? Not using an AI retirement calculator to project your catch-up contributions. I recommend this one, link in description, which uses machine learning to suggest the exact dollar amount you need to save daily to hit your target. Look how powerful this is. The AI Money Coach then moves to step 2, tax diversification. We're splitting funds between your pre-tax and post-tax accounts, specifically the Roth IRA. If your income is too high for a direct Roth contribution, the AI automatically flags the backdoor Roth strategy. Use an insider knowledge. Phase 2, fee elimination, the $100,000 theft. Before we get to the secret sauce, let's talk about the silent killer 401k fees. The average American loses over $100,000 in retirement simply due to obscure, hidden administrative and fund fees. This is theft. You can't double your money if a fee parasite is draining it. The AI Money Coach has one primary directive here: eliminate fees. Specifically, we hunt down high expense ratios in your current plan. The average advisor gives you a high-fee rusty bicycle. The AI instantly swaps it for a Ferrari at a zero-cost index fund. It's that simple. Just spot the difference. Using traditional means versus AI, this is where the deception lies. Most people only audit the obvious expense ratios, but there's a second, deeper killer: the administrative fees. These are flat costs for things like record-keeping, legal services, and customer service. They are often hidden, buried deep in your fee disclosure documents, and they don't even track your performance. Here is the key distinction. The AI targets two types of theft. The first is the high expense ratio, where you're paying 1% for a fund that should cost 0.04%. The second is the flat-rate administrative fee, which should be paid by your employer, not your retirement fund. If you see a fee charged as a percentage of your total assets for administration, that is a massive red flag. Over 20 years, a 1% difference in these combined fees can cut your final balance by over 25%. This is the money the AI is ruthlessly taking back for you. The traditional method removes from your 401k, while AI restocks and saves. This is where AI shines. It analyzes thousands of mutual funds in seconds to ensure your money is only sitting in the most efficient, tax-free vehicles possible. This one step, eliminating fees, can add 5 figures to your balance instantly. Phase 3, tax loss harvesting, the legal weapon. Phase 3 is the secret sauce: tax loss harvesting, TLH. This is how the wealthy legally avoid unnecessary taxes, and it's something the human advisor often misses. Simply put, tax loss harvesting sells investments at a loss to offset capital gains taxes. AI offers you the key to tax savings. This used to require a dedicated accountant. Now, we automate it using AI. A robo-advisor uses an intelligent algorithm to scan your portfolio 24/7. This is the tax loss harvesting engine. It's the closest you get to printing money legally. Just take a look at this automation process, but why can't a human just do this? Because of the infamous IRS wash sale rule. This rule states that if you sell an asset for a tax loss, and then buy the same or a substantially identical asset back within 30 days, the IRS voids your tax break. The rule is designed to stop people from easily manufacturing tax breaks. For a human to avoid it, they would need to manually track every trade across a 61-day window, ensuring they buy a slightly different yet still strategic asset, all while keeping their asset allocation steady. It is a full-time job. The robo-advisor handles this entire legal nightmare automatically. It sells your Vanguard S&P 500 ETF at a loss, and instantly replaces it with a Schwab S&P 500 ETF. Since the assets are not substantially identical, by the IRS's strictest definition, the tax loss is harvested without breaking your long-term portfolio strategy. It's fully automated 24/7 and ruthlessly efficient at year-end. It is the single greatest tax hack the wealthy use that you can now automate. This automation saves two things: your time and your money. Your traditional advisors charge 1 to 2%, while robo-advisor charges around 0.25%. Over 30 years, that small percentage difference is why the AI system can double your final retirement pot. Phase 4 Predictive Alpha. Phase 4 is about the final layer of AI dominance, the predictive alpha. You've likely heard of dollar cost averaging, DCA, investing a fixed amount regularly. It's good advice, but it's basic. The AI manager goes far beyond basic DCA. Here is a split-screen sample of a steady line DCA and a strategically fluctuating line, AI rebalance. The DCA is a strategy of discipline. The AI manager practices a strategy of tactical superiority. When your portfolio is 60% stocks and 40% bonds, and stocks rally, your allocation naturally drifts to 70/30ths. A simple DCA investor keeps buying the 60-40 mix. The AI, however, detects that imbalance. It knows your risk level is too high. So, when it rebalances, it performs a surgical strike. It sells some of those overperforming stocks, taking profits, and buys more of the underperforming bonds, selling high, buying low, to restore your original 60/40ths target. This tactical rebalancing is the mathematical difference between growth and hypergrowth. It's not timing the market, it's maximizing the efficiency of your risk exposure and constantly locking in gains, which is impossible for a human to manage manually across multiple asset classes without emotional bias. Phase 5 The behavioral guardrail. Now, for our global professionals. While the 401k is US only, the core principle is the same: use local tax-advantaged accounts. Canadians, focus on maximizing your RRSP and TFSA. In the UK, it's all about the stocks and shares ISA, but the most powerful feature of your AI manager is the behavioral guardrail. The single biggest danger to your retirement savings is you, specifically, panic selling during a downturn. Your fear is their profit. The AI is unemotional. It fires your emotional brain. When the market is volatile, the AI doesn't panic. Think back to March 2020, or even the 2008 recession. When you saw the news predicting the world was ending and your portfolio was down 30%, what was your gut feeling? The urge to panic, sell everything, and wait for things to calm down. That decision, selling at the absolute bottom, is the most expensive mistake an investor can make. Do you remember the 2020 crash and subsequent bounce? The AI manager's behavioral guardrail is specifically built to withstand this human weakness. When the market is in freefall, the AI simply sees discounted assets. It doesn't sell low. It activates its rebalancing strategy and actually buys more of what's cheapest. It keeps your money in the game, protecting you from your own panic, and that, more than any other feature, is the true secret to long-term wealth. Conclusion in CTA. To summarize, the AI Money Coach strategy is not about chasing risky stocks. It's about leveraging automation to be relentlessly efficient, maximize tax-advantaged contributions, eliminate hidden fees, automate tax loss harvesting, utilize predictive alpha, and, finally, install the behavioral guardrail. I've compiled a free 4-step 401k audit. A checklist that walks you through every step of setting up the AI manager and identifying those hidden fees in your current plan. This guide is your guaranteed next actionable step. Don't leave your tax-free retirement to chance. Click the top link in the description right now to download the free checklist and start setting up your AI Money Coach today. Hit subscribe if you want to see the step-by-step setup guides for each phase. I'll see you in the next video.